Hello everyone, it is Amanda from Wayward and Whimsical Creations, and today I am going to show you how to weave Interwoven 4-in-1. Interwoven 4-in-1 is basically two strips of European 4-in-1 that are interwoven together, and it creates this very beautiful, very dense weave. Interwoven 4-in-1 is best made with rings that have an AR or aspect ratio of 4. This example here is 18 SWG or standard wire gauge 3/16 rings. This example here is 16 SWG or standard wire gauge 1/4 jump rings. This could also be made in 14 gauge, 14 standard wire gauge 5/16, but any ring with an aspect ratio of 4 would work. For today's tutorial, I am going to be making it in the 16 SWG 1/4 inch jump rings. To start, you need to create a strip of European 4-in-1 that is slightly longer than what you want your finished piece to be. So if you are making an 8-inch bracelet, you would need to make a strip of European 4-in-1 that is about 8¼ to 8½ inches in length. Once your European 4-in-1 strip is finished, you are going to count how many center rings you have, and you are going to pre-close that amount of rings plus 1. So if you have 30 center rings, you are going to go ahead and pre-close 31 jump rings. Once you have your other color, or if you're using the same color of rings pre-closed, it is time to start weaving our interwoven 4-in-1 together. So as you're holding your strip of European 4-in-1, you want to make sure that the center rings are facing down. You do not want them facing up like this. You want them facing down. Starting at the bottom of our chain, we're going to take a jump ring, open it. We are going to come in from the back of this first side ring on the right-hand side. We're going to then take 2 of the jump rings that we closed, place it on our open, and then this open ring is going to weave out through the second side ring that is behind the first one, and then close it up. And then you need to make sure that your center rings, the new ones we just added, are sitting in between the side rings, but laying over the top and in front of the center rings in our strip of European 4-in-1. So then we're going to flip our work upside down. Take a ring, open it. This is the first ring we went through on the right-hand side. We're going to count a ring back. We're going to come in from the back of that second ring, go through the 2 rings we just added, and out through the first. Close up our ring. And it should look like this so far. So our center rings are sitting in front of and laying on top of the center rings in our strip of 4-in-1, Euro 4-in-1, but then sitting in between the edge rings. Now we're going to open another ring. Make sure all your rings that you added are sitting in the right spots. Okay, this second edge ring here is the last ring we went through, so it is the first ring we are going to pick up in this next step. So we're going to come in from the back, twist around, go through our center ring. We're going to add one of our closed rings, and then out through the ring behind the edge ring we just went through. And then you're going to flip your work upside down Okay, this second ring is the first one we went through on this side. We're going to count a ring back, come in from the back, go through 2 of our center rings, and then out through the edge ring that lays in front of it. So it should look like this. And these lighter pink center rings, they're sitting in between our edge rings, but laying in front of and on top of the center strip in our Euro 4-in-1. So again, we're going to open a ring. This is the last ring we went through, so it's the first ring we're going to pick up. Come in from the back through 1 of our center rings, and then we're adding a closed ring. And then out through the edge ring directly behind the first one we went through. Close it. Flip our work upside down. Okay, and this is the ring we went through first on this side. We're going to count 1 ring back, so we're going through the ring behind it first. Come in from the back, go through the closed ring we added and through the closed ring in the previous step, and then out the edge ring that sits in front of the edge ring we first went through. Okay, then flip your work back around. So it should look like this so far. You're always picking up the last ring you went through to start your next step. So coming in from the back of the last ring we went through, pick up just the singular center ring, adding 1 of our closed, and then out through the edge ring behind the first one you went through. Flip your work upside down. This is the ring we first went through on this side. We're going to count 1 ring back, so the ring directly behind it. Come in from the back, go through the 2 center rings, and then out the edge ring in front. And again, making sure your row of center rings are sitting in between the edge rings and in front and on top of the center strip of our Euro 4-in-1. Excuse me. I think I'm coming down with a little bit of a cold. Okay, this is the last ring we went through. So we are coming in from the back, twisting around, going through 1 singular center ring, adding a closed, and then out through the next edge ring. Flip your work upside down. Counting 1 back, coming in from the back, going through the 2 center rings, and out the edge ring in front. Flip your work right side up. 1 more time. Open ring. This is the last ring we picked up in the previous step, so it is the first ring we're going to weave through in our next step. So picking up that ring, going through 1 singular center ring, adding a closed ring, and then out through the next edge ring. Flip your work upside down. Okay, this is the ring we went through first on the right side. We're going to count 1 ring back, so we're picking up this empty ring, going through 2 center rings, and then out the edge ring that lays in front of the ring we first went through. and then close it. And you are just going to keep doing that the entire length of your chain. And then once you get to the end, I'm going to show you how to finish your chain off. Once you get to the end of the chain, it should look like this, and you should still have one singular closed jump ring left. And we're just going to weave it the exact same way. You're coming in through the back of the last ring you picked up in your previous step, going through that center ring, adding a closed ring, and then out through your last edge ring. Flip your work upside down. We're going to go through that last edge ring, through the two center rings, and then the edge ring in front of the previous one. And then you can add your clasp any way you like. And that, my friends, is how to weave Interwoven 4-in-1. As always, if you have any questions or if there are any other weaves you would like me to do a tutorial for, please leave your questions or weave suggestions in the comments. And as always, happy weaving.